just think you can flap your yap. No cap, yo, we looking at the facts and stats. Second city gritty to across the map. Put your cleats on your feet while we run some laps. Buckle up your seat while we have some chats. Who the GOAT on the court, pictures and running backs. Plug in your jacks and you're whipping your phone. Shalom, let's get it on, just a set in the tone.
Welcome everybody back to the Setting the Tone podcast. It's your boy Tone, along with my man QG, rocking the two of us today. We're about to get it started for another week in the NFL, NBA, and whatever else we can get into. What's going on, QG?
What's going on, man?
Not much, my brother. How you feeling?
Living life.
Living life. Rocking the Cowboys hat.
Threw my Georgetown threes on today, man.
Okay.
My top ain't as fresh as it need to be. So I was like, you know what?
So you rocking the outfit, huh?
Yeah. And this gal that I'm talking to, she a fan. So I was like, this for you, you know what I'm saying? I rock your team today, but I'm still gonna call them the Cowgirls, you feel me?
I feel you about all that, bro. Hey, let's go ahead and crack it open, man. With the NFL, what did you see this week with your team, Minnesota Vikings, that you thought the goods and the bads, man?
Oh, the Minnesota Vikings. We just played the Panthers. I don't like how Kirk keeps turning the ball over in the red zone, specifically on the goal line. Like 5 yards or less, you throwing picks, and you threw a pick six Sunday, the first drive to the red zone. Like, I don't like that. Like, he needs to get that shit under control.
He had a couple of those, didn't he? Not pick sixes, but just picks in that game, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I just pulled it up. 139 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks, 2 sacks. Yeah.
Yep, sounds about right.
But y'all got the W, man, without him having his dominant passing performance.
I'm gonna get the cons first. You feel me? That's one of them.
Yeah.
Besides that, man, like our defense was, you know what I'm saying, Hitman Harrison Smith boy was on it. Like, man, like that man had 3 sacks, a forced fumble, 14 tackles, like shit, like 4 or 5 tackles for loss. Like,
damn,
he was a beast.
He was on his shit, wasn't he?
Yes, Sirski.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Yeah, 3 sacks. Couple losses, man. Yeah.
And one of them sacks was a sack fumble that led to a fumble 6. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I finally got off the schneid, as they say. Got that.
JJ had a good game, even though Kirk didn't. JJ had like 6 catches for 85 yards and 2 tutties. You know what I'm saying? So he was dancing all day on their ass. He didn't even dance on the second one. He just gave dude the blood sign. Like, you too little.
I saw that shit. That's crazy.
Yo. Just disrespectful, you feel me?
Yeah. Because I was looking at JJ, during the season, and I was noticing he was getting his yardage, but he wasn't getting in the end zone, like no touchdowns. I don't know if that was on him or
just. He didn't score a lot last year either. I don't think he scored I think he only scored like 7 or 8 touchdowns.
Okay.
He had a lot of yards. So yeah, it's more intentional this year. We don't have that red zone threat with Thielen no more. So it's just you and Hop. So yeah, I think he'll have more touchdowns this year for sure.
Okay. Get off his Julio Jones shit, huh?
Oh yeah. Can't be having that. Can't be having you running treadmills. No result, you feel me? You just feel fat out here, but you just on the treadmill. No.
Yeah.
We need to see some results.
Right. I be telling people yards is cool. That shit great, but scores is what scoring is the
Yeah.
result.
Like especially in fantasy, like bro, if you don't get a lot of yards, you get a touchdown, you had a good day. You get you
Yeah.
about 4 or 5 catches, 35 yards. Normally that's like, that's mediocre, but you get you a touchdown with that, you win the game.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, like you
Scoring
shouldn't
is
be
the
throwing
game.
150 yards plus and no touchdowns. Like that's crazy.
Yeah,
But I mean, I know why Julio was, because Calvin Ridley was getting all the damn touchdowns. That's why.
they had too much attention on Julio or something to play.
Yeah, they putting like one over the top. Calvin Ridley was getting all them one-on-ones, you feel me? And at that
Yeah,
point, Ridley was better than Julio, you feel me?
yeah.
Calvin Ridley was straight out of Alabama, fresh. He looked fresh this year too, though. Like, yeah, Lee.
I mean, the man had a year off, right?
That's what I'm saying. Got them fresh legs, you feel me?
Man, legs fresh to the mug. After betting on games and shit.
Bro, shit. They don't learn. They still betting on games. Niggas just not coming back from suspension from betting on games this summer.
Oh yeah, the dude from the Lions, right?
Yeah, Jameson Williams, and there was a few other people. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? He the biggest name,
yeah.
but yeah, I don't know them other niggas.
I was looking to see if I could pick up Williamson in fantasy. Somebody already grabbed him.
Somebody snatched him.
Yeah.
No, I think your boy drafted him. He drafted Jonathan Taylor and him. Like, bro, like what were you thinking?
Wasting roster spots for both.
Chico, yeah, Rico, Chico. Look at that, boy.
Hey,
like, not only did you pick 3 quarterbacks, but you picked 2 dudes that weren't even gonna be able to play immediately. Like,
right. That's like 4
where's
roster
your
spots.
fantasy IQ, my boy? Like, come on. Oh yeah, but before we get to your game, another plus was Madison. Madison finally got off the schneid, you know what I'm saying, and had like 95 yards rushing, had some catches and stuff. And Cam Akers had his debut. He had like 8 carries for 40 yards and two or 3 catches for like 11 more yards, something like that. But yeah, he had a nice debut. So those are all positives.
Hey, I got a question. Do you think carries are down this year for running backs, with the exception of a couple running backs, for the most part across the league? I feel like it's down. The running back is down.
Depending on what team it is. Your boy Montgomery just got 30 carries the other day. Like,
yeah, that was one of the exceptions.
I would never see that in the modern day football age. You feel me? Like, this is a quarterback league now. That man had 30 carries, bro.
Yeah.
And Gibbs still had his touches too. So I'm like, no, it ain't. It's on certain teams. You feel me? Like, I feel like if you have one of those premier quarterbacks, one of those Joe Burrows, Herberts, Mahomes,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's a couple of more. But yeah, if you got one of them, then yeah, you either running back by committee, or you know what I'm saying, he getting like 15 to 20 touches. He ain't getting like premium touches because he's sharing the backfield with somebody else. You feel me?
Facts.
But my thing is, the Lions, they show they committed to the run because even they are sharing the backfield. Gibbs ain't getting as many touches as Montgomery, of course, but he getting at least 10 touches. You feel me? So
yeah.
No, I just think it's on certain teams. Like,
okay, I don't know why I'm thinking just a couple exceptions like Montgomery, but I was just thinking like most teams don't seem like they giving up the ball to the running back. But you might be right because I'm looking at the stats from y'all game. Carolina pretty much split it. They had 31 carries and 31 pass attempts. So that's a 50-50 split, really.
What was ours?
Y'all's was pretty much 50-50, 23 carries, 19 pass attempts, So.
Yeah, they killed us with time of possession. Like, that's something we gotta speak to too. Like, we can score easy, but our defense shouldn't be on the field all that damn tired. They be getting tired, bro.
All right, you got to effectively run the ball or design plays to keep y'all on the field. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. It's like Kevin O'Connell. Like, I know you wouldn't call on the plays in LA, but you had something to do with it. Like, come on now, stop being redundant. Open the playbook up, man.
But Madison, he had a good game, man. 95 yards on 17 carries.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he finally, he's like, the fire lit now. He's like, oh, I got somebody on my ass. I really wasn't concerned
Yeah.
I got somebody who can steal my job. So yeah, I might want to step it up. You feel me?
Step it up a little bit. Yeah, he
Plus, I'm
had.
getting death threats and shit. He was getting death threats and some more.
Damn.
Yeah.
For real?
Nah, for real, for real.
What? He got off to a start, but he picking it up though.
He fumbled. I think he fumbled 2 or 3 times in one of them games. And after that game, was it the Chargers game? No, it was the game before the Chargers. Can't even remember. Who have we played?
Y'all played
I think it was the game against the Eagles. Yeah.
the Tampa, Philly, Chargers. Yeah.
Yeah, we played Tampa Bay, the Eagles. Yeah, after that game against the Eagles, he started getting death threats. I think he turned the ball over like 2 or 3 times.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's wild, man.
His head. And he was, stop being sensitive, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Carry the fucking ball, nigga. You won't be getting death threats. Shit. Trying to play victim and shit. Like, no, nigga, stop bullshit.
Hey, that game against the Eagles, y'all had 4 fumbles and lost all of them.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, we still was in the game. We still came back. We win that game if we don't have a fumble because we had Jalen Hurts on lock. He couldn't do shit in the first half. And then they just started running the ball. They just committed to the run, and Swift just ate us the fuck up. You feel me? They got one of the best offensive lines. So he just had lanes open all day. You feel me? Getting to the second level with ease.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad we just got the first dub, man. I was like, man, not Chicago finna get their first dub, and we not. But then,
I was hoping and praying. Because y'all was down at one point. And I was
the Eagles and the Vikings was both losing at halftime, and I put them both on my parlay along with the second half games and the Sunday night game, and everybody won that was supposed to win. So I cashed out pretty nice.
That's what's up.
Yes, sir. But yeah, I was like, I thought I had it in the bag. Like when I turned back and I saw that the Denver was up, I was like, what the? That was like a colossal collapse. Like what the fuck?
Straight up collapse. Straight up. I call it.
Y'all and one other team that blew a league Sunday. Who was it?
Trying to think. Who else blew it?
Man, straight up blew it, dog. Like, man, I wish I should have put the odds on them games. Boy, it would have came up real nice.
Bruh.
Both getting blew out.
You'd have came up good, yeah. I don't know who the other team was, but moving forward, y'all got the Chiefs next week.
Yes, Sirski.
Yeah.
Yeah, they looking real, you know what I'm saying? They're looking real shaky. So this will be the play them. And it's in Minnesota, so I think we can get them. If the Lions can get them, we can get them. I know they didn't have Kelsey, but ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way.
And I got Kelsey on my fantasy team. He looking real mid right now.
Yeah, he about to turn up, though.
Yeah, he about to turn up. But I was telling somebody,
I said, no worries. He about to turn up.
Yeah. I ain't letting him go, though. I ain't letting him go.
Oh, no, hell no. That was like your pick, right?
That was my first pick, I believe.
Oh, shit. You picked the tight end first, nigga?
Yeah.
Wow. He was like, nah, nigga, I need that.
I was doing some research, and they was like, he was far higher than every other tight end in previous years in fantasy.
Yeah, he's like a wide receiver in fantasy, yeah.
It wasn't even close. So I was like, oh, he's like a wide receiver, like you said. So let me go ahead and grab him because any other tight end ain't going to have this kind of production. Let me go ahead and grab him now.
Yeah. The only tight ends that can really keep up production-wise is Mark Andrews from the Ravens because he always get touchdowns.
Yeah, I believe he's number 2.
And that's Lamar's favorite target, you feel me? That's his blanket.
Yeah.
Because he always know how to get open. Them tight ends know how to, you know what I'm saying, play them zones and shit. And TJ Hockenson, that's why he number 1 right now. Because Kirk gonna feed him the ball. He the new Adam Thielen, basically. He that possession receiver. Justin is too, of course, but he getting doubled, tripled all the time now. So yeah, the only ones that can keep up, man. Kelsey usually just run over. And Kittle don't be getting used like that no more. Purdy don't really.
Nah. And I would think a young quarterback like
Purdy receiver is Ayuk. Ayuk be
eating. And I would think a young quarterback like Purdy would rely on a security blanket like a tight end, Kittle or something like that.
I ain't gonna lie. Like he make big plays and shit like after the catch, but he be dropping balls too.
Yeah.
And it be on third down, like shit that you need. You feel me?
Facts.
Said it jumping in. Okay.
I see him.
We got action.
Yeah. But the Chiefs, man, they've been looking at kind of averages right now. And I want to say it has a lot to do with
the coordinator. You can tell.
Yeah.
You can tell, man. You can tell.
He ain't there. You can see the difference. Yeah. Yep. I felt like Nagy is not being to me. You know, his play calling is totally different.
His play calling is very subpar. I'm surprised that they even brought him in. Like Andy Reid, like really? Like would you bring him in to teach him something or something?
Right. I mean,
y'all talking about Nagy?
Yeah, you talk about Nagy play calling for the Chiefs right now.
That's suspect.
Yeah, very suspect.
At best, you heard me.
They're lucky they got Mahomes because they would be looking like shit.
Terrible.
Boo boo.
I know he'd be changing all kind of shit at the line. Like
gotta be.
He out there putting an A-Rod. What are we doing with another play?
Hey, I don't want to hear nothing. He just called. I got a call.
Beaming. I got another play.
He could be straight up like this in the headset. Like, okay, fuck that. Okay, ready, break.
All right.
I'm not calling that shit, man.
He on there listening like, that ain't it.
No,
hey, we gonna
bro. The fuck?
That's some shit, boy. Yeah. I know. Mahomes probably got secret meetings with Reed. Like, hey man, we gonna let him call the plays or what? We can't have that.
I mean, but Reed just like, bro, you know what to do. You got my plays on your sleeve. You know what to do. He called one of them stupid ass plays, act like you saw a defensive adjustment and adjust accordingly. Fuck that. He'll be out of here. You know how I am. I'm gonna give him a year. But yeah, if he don't turn up, he out of here anyway. Fuck it.
He messing up my shit.
Good and gone.
Yeah, he terrible. Like I don't know what the fuck they was thinking bringing him in.
Yeah, you saw what he did in Chicago. I mean,
exactly. I know you have different personnel now, but it's still shit. It's basically the wide receivers that Chicago had. Shit, they ain't got no marquee receivers. Terrible.
Yeah.
Like if they ain't have Mahomes, dog.
Right. What I was
imagine. What's that quarterback? Well, imagine Derek Carr throwing to these receivers. Oh my God, they would be 0-4 right now.
0-4.
Like his receiver core is like a C+, a D. You feel me? Like what the fuck? Now I did pick receiver Rashee Rice. I think he gonna turn up. I think that's gonna wind up being one of his favorite receivers. You feel me? They get acclimated. So I dropped. I had to drop Mooney. Once I saw y'all wasn't doing shit, I was like, yeah, let me go get Mooney up out of here. Now I kind of regret that since, you know what I'm saying, they shopping Claypool already. Like, I saw you drop it. You done traded for him. Now you done dropped it.
Traded for him. Now I got to drop it.
Come on, man.
I ain't know things were going to go sour, man. That shit went south real quick.
You should have known my young Addison was going to turn up, man. First round pick. Come on now. Come on. I told you we was passing this year. You thought I was lying to you? Come on.
Seriously, man. Get this man off my case, saying what's going on with you?
Man, Kirk passing his ass off right now. He's on pace for damn near 6,000 yards.
After Sunday, that man had like 139 yards. He the reason I lost my fantasy game. Yeah. Him and the Bengals defense.
Oh man.
Bro, I lost my fantasy game by like 1 point, bro.
Yeah, he cost you that.
Talking all that shit.
Hey,
other than that though, yeah, he's been
C-Mac won me my fantasy game. That son bitch had 4 touchdowns. He came through clutch.
Bro, in my other league, I got C-Mac and Kyron Williams. They went stupid.
Oh,
I picked up Kyron. You know I'm the waiver king, right? I picked up Kyron Williams off waivers. Like when I saw that Cam Akers got demoted, I picked Kyron Williams up immediately. And ever since, you know what I'm saying, Cam Akers been like a healthy scratch and got traded, he been killing. He like the third back right now. Like the third back overall. I'm like,
overall, like in fantasy, yeah. I picked him up today.
Touches, you feel me? Like ain't no other competition. He get all the touches.
I picked him up today in another money league. I'm like, I thought somebody had him already. I'm like, okay, bet.
What the what? Oh no, he was so I picked him up like 2 weeks ago.
I picked him up today. I'm like, I can't believe y'all ain't got this dude. I'm like, all right, y'all just making this making it better for me.
They homework out here. What the hell?
Right. Hey, I paid the cost a week before. I paid the cost a week before when I traded for Justin Fields because I lost that fantasy week.
Because Herbert went off that week. He went off that week you traded him.
Yeah, it was against us, yeah.
But last
went
week,
the hell off.
Last week, man, it bounced back. It bounced back for me. So I could be a lot. I could have a better record, but I had to pay 1 week for it because that week Fields was looking terrible. He gonna look good Thursday. Shit, tomorrow.
He should look good.
Yeah,
he should look good. Like I said, I got him in another. I have them in the same money league that I was just talking about in another money league, and he went off.
Yeah,
obviously because he paid the Dolphins, but not the Dolphins, the Broncos. But he went off against the Broncos. But so far, he's been like subpar. He hadn't lost me any games, but he was projected to be the MVP, man. So I had to pick him up. You know what I mean?
Hey, Dan Orlovsky said he's MVP possible. He need to cut that out, man.
Yeah, he in the doghouse right now, man. I don't know about starting him this week. I've been starting 2 of the last 2 weeks, man.
That's a good start though, too. Shit.
I mean, it is, but not last week. Bills baptized them niggas. Like, oh my god.
Yeah. Like I said, I got him I got 2 in our league, man, and he ain't really.
What did
Buffalo put it on him? But other than that, he's been balling.
Yeah, he's been balling.
What did Buffalo do to Tua, man? To the Dolphins, man? Because I didn't see that coming. That beat was.
I mean, it really wasn't. It was just it was the offense. Like they couldn't stop Diggs at all. Like Diggs got to have his way.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't stop none of them though. They couldn't stop Gabe Davis. They couldn't stop. Cook. They couldn't stop.
For the first couple of drives, it seems as if they couldn't stop each other. Then I don't know. It seemed like the line of scrimmage was won by Buffalo on the defensive side, and they just started putting it on them. And after that, it was curtains.
Yeah, Josh Allen had a good game against them. Shit, he was dissecting their defense. Yeah. I didn't think they was going to dissect their defense like that. I was shocked because I saw the Dolphins defense. They was playing pretty good the previous weeks.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh shit, 48 points.
Dolphins sent a message. That's what.
Mm-hmm.
But they showed the record too of Dolphins versus Buffalo. The last 10 times. I think they only won once or twice.
Yep.
Yeah. Buffalo.
So they kind of got their number, but I think it'll be a different game in Miami.
Yeah, probably will be.
Mm-hmm.
Probably will be. Hey, so Cedric, how did you look at how did you see your Packers team, man? What were the pros and cons in that game?
I didn't see that game. For some reason I couldn't get it, and I hadn't even looked at a replay.
Okay.
But it seems as if just by looking at the box sheet, we lost the line of scrimmage. Like we couldn't stop Montgomery at all. Like he went off over 130 some yards, 3 touchdowns. So, and then our offensive line is trash right now.
Y'all banged up pretty much though, right? Y'all pretty banged up. Y'all pretty banged up right now.
Yeah. It's trash right now. Dan Bakhtiari has been put on IR. This might be his last season with us because he's been struggling to get, back healthy after he got paid. Our offensive, we're having a lot of offensive line struggles. Love started off looking great, but with the line struggling, his QBR has kind of dropped.
Yeah.
I want to say he's like bottom half of the league right now, like at 21, 22. So that's the offensive line struggles. He's quick enough to, make some plays with his feet. But if he can't get the protection, he's not going to hit Christian Watson deep. Dobbs has been showing out this season for us. So, although Watson has been the number one, but he hadn't been playing. It seems like Dobbs is the man.
Watson just came back last week, right?
Yeah, he just came back. So it seems like
Dobbs could actually just stop them drops, man. Like he would be
phenomenal.
solid.
Phenomenal. Yeah. I picked him up in another money league. I'm like, okay, y'all tripping. I get it.
Hey, I got to give Detroit their props on their defense, man. I ain't see their defense.
Hey,
being that stout.
Man, they have been slowly getting better and better, man. Like them I ain't gonna lie, I can't even front, man. I can't stand none of y'all. But
Right.
them bastards are pretty good this year. Then I want to say they're fourth in the league, or if not in the league, they for sure rated number 4 defense in fantasy.
Yeah.
So they've been getting after it. Hutchinson, you got Branch. Them boys just balling.
They only gave up 27 yards rushing. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. You talking about Dillon hadn't been the same this year.
No,
he's trash.
And it was Aaron Jones' first game back, and he came back
from hamstring.
Yeah.
We actually worked out James Robinson and signed him.
Okay.
So we got James Robinson now, so he might end up being our number 2.
Okay.
Because Dillon's trash, and like I said, we tried to get rid of Dillon before the season started. We tried to go get your man from Jonathan Taylor. We tried to get him.
Mm-hmm. I remember.
Why did Dillon regress so much though? He was balling last year.
I have no idea, man. It seems like when he's getting the ball, he's looking to run over people versus, hey, nigga, you need to run around these guys. You know what I'm saying? We know that you're big. We know you're big. We know you're strong. But don't run into them. How about you try to maneuver and go score for us? Get some yards. Quit trying to run into folks. It seemed like he just lost, and the fact that our O-line ain't really like making it no better because they ain't getting no holes for him. So, but the times that he has had the holes, he hadn't hit them right, and he's running into the defender versus trying to get away from him. But I thought that it was just like, hey, man, it's just game 1. He'll be okay. Oh, it's just game 2. It'll be okay. Then I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. This motherfucker has regret.
That was one of my key reserves. He about to get dropped though. Cortland
Who that?
Sutton is still Dillon. I picked him up as one of my key reserves. You feel me? Like my third back.
Okay.
But then luckily, I picked up Kyron Williams, and I got Travis Etienne and C-Mac in my other league. So now Madison and Pacheco. Somebody dropped Pacheco like a dumbass. So I picked up Pacheco off waivers too. So that's Kyron Williams and Pacheco off waivers. I got Madison and Pacheco sitting on a bench. So Dillon is like the 6th back now. He can go. I need another wide receiver because T. Higgins is hurt. You feel me?
Hey, you got 6 backs?
I got 6 backs, bro.
Damn, bro.
Dillon can go though.
Dillon can. Yeah,
I'm trying to pick up Cortland Sutton off waivers now that T. Higgins is hurt. But I mean, I already got shit. I got St. Brown from the Lions as my number 1 receiver. But I got Terry McLaurin and Christian Kirk. They both been balling. So I mean, I'm solid at receiver. I just need one more still though until T. Higgins get well. So I'm trying to drop Dillon off. You feel me?
Use them backs, man. Trade pieces, man. Trade chips. Shit.
Oh yeah, somebody tried to trade me some bullshit for Pacheco though. I'm like, even though I picked him off waivers and he like my 5th back, no.
Not no for the bullshit.
He tried to trade me Tank Dell and Cortland Sutton for Pacheco. Fuck no. Now, he got Nico Collins too, though. So I'm like, after that game Nico Collins just had to cause me to lose my fantasy game, if you would have thrown Nico Collins in there with Cortland Sutton, now we talking. Tell me no fucking Tank Dell.
Because Nico's the number 1 wide receiver for Houston, right?
I think so.
Yeah, he's the number 1. Now Tank's been balling early in this season, but I want to say Nico's enough.
But Nico like the 7th back, and Pacheco like the 13th back. Don't be trying to send me Tank there, the 30-some receiver. Fuck no. And Cortland Sutton, the 2nd receiver for the Broncos after Judy. No, I don't want it. Get the fuck out of here. Pacheco is the undisputed number 1 back for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
McKinnon and Clyde Hilaire get the leftover, the scraps. You feel me?
Yeah.
Now McKinnon is the goal line receiving back, so he eat on touchdowns. But besides that, it's Pacheco undisputed. No, it's not happening. No.
Facts. Hey, Cedric. So this coming up week, y'all playing Monday night, the Vegas Raiders, man. That should be a W in y'all back pocket, right?
It should be. We Jacobs hadn't been playing too great, but we are giving up the damn run. We're like the 4th highest in the league right now is giving up the run. But Josh hadn't looked the same. Watson's got another week under his belt.
Right.
We are
Aaron Jones
55. Yep, Aaron Jones should be a little better with 55% chance of winning. I'm not sure if Myers is going to be back, but we're not giving up a lot through the air. And I know that this game is probably going to be personal for guys like, our DBs this game. I want to say, all those guys that we got, all these good corners that we're supposed to have, they should take this game personal. They should take it personal. They should go out there, and it's personal on both sides. Because one, you got Devontae, who you couldn't really hit a lot in practice.
Right.
And two, you got Garoppolo, who talked all that shit when he was with the Niners on our field.
He y'all to death, though, man. He gonna
I hope Rashad Gary get a good crack at his ass. That's for sure. I hope Gary get a good crack at him.
Oh, they gonna go at Adams too for sure. They gonna get shots in,
yeah. Oh yeah. You weren't able to hit him in practice.
Man, y'all know Adams going 200 on y'all, man. Stop playing.
Shit.
Y'all might get the W, but Adams gonna go off. I ain't even gonna hold.
Hey, I don't know, man. Jimmy G ain't that guy though to get him over the top. Really, he gonna hit with
Devontae's still the 6th receiver in the league. You feel me?
Yeah,
he is.
Yeah,
I mean in fantasy, you feel me? Like, no.
I mean that's his route.
That man still balled out with a backup last week, man. Don't play with that man.
That's his route running though. Those guys,
he ain't even that fast, but bro, he got that separation. Mm-hmm. And he got that acceleration. Once he get the ball, you're not gonna catch him.
He runs some great routes, man.
Great routes,
man.
Great routes.
His footwork is impeccable.
Yeah, impeccable. That's the perfect word for his footwork. Yeah.
We got Rasul Douglas. We got Jair Alexander.
I was about to say where he been at this year. I ain't been hearing his name.
He's been kind of sucking though.
Kind of.
I'm saying sucking. But he's sucking because, he ain't 100%.
Oh, what's wrong with Alexander?
Shoulder.
So he can't even tackle like he need to.
Nah.
Damn. Shorts.
Mm-hmm. So we're having an up and down year. So for the first quarter, I'd say decent for us because
y'all having a better year than niggas thought y'all was gonna have.
Yep, and that's why I say decent. That's why I say decent because Jordan Love came out against Chicago week 1. A lot of people didn't expect him to play as well as he played, so I'm like, all right, let's see if this can go on in week 2. I think we played. We had the Falcons.
Yeah,
off by a point. I didn't see that game because I was on the cruise, and they didn't have it playing inside of the bar.
Horrible 3 quarters. Then that 4th quarter, he just turned the fuck up.
Yeah.
And that's what tried that comeback, right?
Right.
Yeah, first 2 games looked pretty nice, man. I'll give him his pro. He had a good game against the Saints too, right? Yeah.
You came back. Yep. It seemed like he's trying to be the comeback king, man. It's like I'm like, bro, we need to get up.
Right.
We need to get up and then
play from behind.
Stop playing from behind and play to our supposedly strength, which is running the ball, but that hadn't been a strength for this year. Man. Our strength is getting Aaron Jones in space and just letting him cook. That's been our strength. But he got that hamstring still kind of bothering. So
I'm gonna need him to come to life this week. That's my RB1 on my fantasy team. I'm gonna need Aaron Jones to show up. I know he's been dealing with the hamstring the last couple of weeks, and last week was his first week back. So I ain't gonna trip on him too much, but I need him to go ahead and take it to them Vegas Raiders, man, so I can get some points.
I hope you take it up on them too. Shit.
Hey,
get him.
I want to talk about that Bears game, man. That shit was so disappointing to me, man.
Hey, man, when I saw the game, because I was like, I said, they're up. I said, Tony happy as shit. Yeah. Then I seen from your Facebook. I'm like,
turning up with the post. I was watching them.
I was watching a little bit of the game because, of course, I got Justin Fields, so I'm trying to see how he's doing. I'm watching a little bit of the game, and then I'm looking at Facebook. I'm like, okay, Tone Crump, yeah, they finna win. and so I go back to it, and I saw that they lost. I started laughing so damn hard. I said, I know Tone want to fucking rip his eyes.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man, how did they lose this game?
That was such a heartbreaker, bro. Look, we was up 21-0 halftime. Then we was up 28 to 7 in the third, going into the fourth. And them motherfuckers put 17 unanswered on us, man. That shit was, and this was like one of the most recent games where I was like, the blame has to be spread around. Like people was before we were saying, oh, it was on Justin or it was on the coaching. I was like, it's a lot of blame to go around. Justin did mess up at the end of the game with the taking the sack, then the fumble to the end zone. He also messed up with the interception at the end of the game. But before that, the sack that was forced to fumble in the end zone, the coach called the wrong play. He left the defender wide open for the blitz. He didn't even have anybody to chip him or nothing. He just ran right in. As soon as Justin turned around on the bootleg, the defender was right in his grill. Now, I would say Justin could have tucked it and fell down for the sack, and he wouldn't lost the ball. But he actually was standing up and lost it. But so that could go either way: the coach calling the play, or Justin just not falling to the ground or whatever. But then the interception at the end of the game, he threw it on the inside, should have threw it on the outside, shoulder of Kmet. Maybe that would have secured the win. But the other one was going for it on 4th and 1 when they could have kicked the field goal and had the lead and forced the Broncos to come down and score, and they didn't do that.
What was that play? What was that play on 4th and 1?
It was a run with
It was a run in between the tackles for Herbert. When
up the middle.
Justin Fields should have kept it and to the outside.
Exactly. That's why
he kept it to the outside because it was a fake. Right.
They used the best. This is y'all best athletic player besides the wide receiver. Like it should have been like a keeper.
That's it should have been a keeper because he could have kept it because it was like a one of them quarterback keepers, or he could have.
It was RPO.
It was RPO. It was RPO.
Damn.
It was RPO. And he could have ran to the outside. It was one guy there, but he could have probably got a yard on it.
That means he didn't read the play right.
He could have got
wide fuck over to the outside.
Yeah, it was one guy over there unblocked, but he could have got a yard on that motherfucker. Damn. Because dude was waiting for Justin over there. He was waiting. But still.
Man, what's the issue, man? Like, what is y'all coach known for, the head coach?
He's known for defense. Yeah, he came from the coach. He was a coach, defensive coordinator. Right. He's actually calling the plays on the defensive side the last couple of weeks since the
now that the defensive coordinator's gone. Okay.
Yeah.
So who's y'all OC?
From y'all, Luke Getsy. He was y'all quarterback coach.
Surely is.
And my boy Sims said, my boy Sims got a conspiracy theory.
He said he helping us out.
Yeah, he said that boy has a plant that he helping the tackles out. Because his play calling is horrible. Sims on his helmet, boy. I was like, nah, he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that to his career. He would hurt his own career.
No, he hurt his career. But I'm thinking about it now. Like if he came after Nathaniel, well, no, he was there with Nathaniel.
No, he was there. He was the quarterback coach. So
this is his first time being an OC.
Right, his second season, first time, yeah.
Yeah, so he's trying to learn how to do this. He's trying to learn how to do it. Like, and especially like you got to think about it, he was an OC for Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, he's quarterback coach for Aaron Rodgers. He really wasn't a quarterback coach. Like Aaron Rodgers carried him. He didn't carry Rick. All right.
Right. Aaron is his own damn coach.
Exactly.
So it's like he didn't have any experience doing this. And you got to think about how athletic Fields is at this position. I was looking at a stat, and that stat was basically saying throughout so many games, Fields and Trubisky is the same goddamn quarterback. They got almost like the same numbers of wins, numbers of interceptions, QBR, all that. But But to me, Fields is like, I ain't gonna say he's lead because you've heard me say this multiple times. Like I like Trubisky for y'all, not that saying that he was like all the other quarterbacks that threw us interception and all that. But I like them. I like this competitive nature of them.
Right.
But if they're the same, then god damn, what does that say? Like
that says something about the Bears front office, in my opinion. Both regimes, with the head coaches Nagy and this one with Eberflus, both regimes have no experience as far as being head coaches, or the offensive coordinators, no experience at all.
Mm-hmm.
Both regimes. I think they got to have some type of experience in those positions moving forward for the Bears, because I don't think Fluke's going to last past this season. But I think the next head coach or the next offensive coordinator got to have some previous experience in that position, because these quarterbacks is just running the treadmill. They ain't getting anywhere because they got talent, but it's not being maximized with the Bears, man, right now. I don't understand.
Yeah, y'all got good talent on both sides of the ball, actually. I know that y'all made a splash with the defensive side
Yeah.
and during free agency.
Yeah.
How those guys looking? How's Tremaine Edmonds? Or isn't that, how's he working out?
Hey, that's funny you mentioned him, because the guy Sims, like, he ain't it. But I'm saying he's doing his job, but he's saying what the issue we both have, or we have against each other, is he think Edmonds should be attacking the ball more. And I'm like, well, Edmonds getting all the tackles because the defensive line ain't sewing it up for him. You know what I'm saying? They running right at him. So he has to get all the tackles. And he's like, no, he need to be penetrating more. I'm like, that ain't how the Bears play defense, though. The Bears play a soft shell coverage defense. They do not blitz a lot at all. So he's going to get tackles ran into him. He's going to catch everything ran into his face. He's not a Roquan Smith. Roquan was an attacking linebacker in a 3-4. We playing a 4-3 now. So comparison is not the same, you know. But he ain't looking like he was in Buffalo, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember telling you when y'all got him, like, Buffalo had issues with him as far as, like, running side to side.
Yeah.
Field to field. But
I mean, he's a big dude. He's like 6'4", 6'5", 260.
I thought it was a good pickup.
Yeah, I think it's a good pickup. I just think they don't have a front four to help him out, is what I'm saying. I don't think they have a front four. And our strength last season was our corners and our safeties, but they've been injured all year since game one. So, but yeah, and we get to play tomorrow night, and we got the Washington Commanders, and they're a blitzing team. And our offensive line struggling right now with injuries and penalties and everything. So I think we're gonna struggle a little bit on the line. Hopefully Tevin Jenkins comes back tomorrow, and that'll help our line out a whole lot. He's a nasty, nasty guard. But if he's not back, Justin Fields gonna have to put it on display again for him. You know,
and it's probably gonna need to be Justin Fields is probably gonna have to do majority of the work, and he should be helped with the fact that Washington just went into overtime.
Yeah, in a short week. Yeah,
with Philly on a short week, and and the Phillies O line is one of the tops in the league. You know,
they probably
everyone's trying to everyone's trying to duplicate that doggone quarterback sneak ass push, but can't nobody do it but them. You know what I mean? So their offensive line is strong, which means they probably put a whooping on them boys at the line of scrimmage. So
hey, let's hope so.
They might benefit from that. Y'all might benefit from that for sure.
Let's hope so. Washington 2-2. They and Eric Bieniemy is helping them out pretty good, man. As the OC, he's showing his experience, man. He know what he's doing. Bro.
With Sam Howell.
Right?
Sam Howell. I was like, wow. So
I'm happy for the brother too. Yeah,
me too. That way you can say, hey, it wasn't all Andy Reid there. Although Andy is the man, this brother had a little skin in the game too.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. Because I want to see him excel, man. Because they've been trying to say Andy Reid was carrying him. He's showing in Washington that he did a little something. Something.
Like, stop playing.
Yeah, facts.
Mm-hmm. Them goddamn Vikings. Sorry, what them boys trash.
Hey,
few weeks, but we back.
No, this supposed to be y'all year, man.
No, the hell it's not. Who told you that? You see how the players just dropped?
This is how I saw this year going. Just by looking on paper. All right. I had Detroit, number 1. I had Vikings, number 2, which those to me were interchangeable.
It's week 5, brother.
Huh?
It's week 5, brother.
Man. Oh, man.
There's a lot of season left, man.
True. That's true.
Lions started 1-5 last year, man. Come on now.
Who started 1-5?
The Lions.
1-6. They started 1-6.
Oh, yeah.
No, they started 1-5, and then they ended like 9-8. Like we just we have a turnover issue. As soon as we get that corrected, we good. Like the defense, Mike Flores' defense is finally starting to show. Harrison Smith be everywhere again. He's starting to play like his old self. Madison finally showing that he can run the ball now that he got some competition and he ain't just the only one.
You feel me?
He carries.
You feel me? When Cam came to town, Madison be like, "Oh hell no, I got to start running this bitch."
Yeah, exactly. Like
that's facts.
Alvin Cook was here again. Like I can't be lollygagging and just fumbling the ball and shit. Now I got a nigga that's gonna take my job. You feel me? Type
facts.
So Justin Jefferson got in the end zone twice. So man, we gonna be all right, man. Kirk just gotta stop doing dumb shit. Like first drive of the game, we on the goal line. This motherfucker throw a pick six. You can't do that, man. That's the second game in a row he's done that. Throwing the pick like right there by the goal line. We lost the Chargers because of that. We was on the goal line twice, 2 different drives, and came away with no points. Like Kirk, man, you got to do better than that, dog. Like that's unacceptable.
Yeah, that was a bad throw to Hockenson when y'all played. It was a bad throw to Hockenson.
It was behind the right.
Yeah, it was too far behind him.
It was a terrible pass. It was terrible.
Yeah, it was a terrible pass. And Hawk tried to catch it. It tipped, it went in the air. So, that's it.
No, I'm talking about Sunday against the Panthers, the pick six.
Oh,
bruh.
Pick six, yep.
I was so pissed, bro. I'm like, here we go again.
Hey, but the defense stepped up and y'all got the win. You know what I mean? Harrison Smith, he's not talked about enough. That dude has been balling. Yeah, he's Hall of Famer.
Before you joined, like, yeah, dude went stupid. He had 14 tackles.
He's a Hall of Famer that doesn't get enough love.
3 sacks.
He's a future Hall of Famer that doesn't get enough love.
Yeah, and he just entered the top 10 for defensive backs for sacks all time.
Yes, sir. The Hitman.
Underrated, man. Dude, the Hitman underrated.
The Hitman, yeah.
Hey.
I'm just glad that out of all the cuts that we kept him, like he's the piece that we needed to keep. Everybody else needed to go. Eric Kendricks needed to go. Thielen needed to go. Like, I hate to see Cook go, but bro, like, you was last in the league at a yard you were supposed to gain. Like, you too busy running east and south. Now you're not even the number one back on the team you on. Like, yeah, so I'm dealing with that.
They ain't using them right. Nah, Dalvin Cook ain't fell off like that. They ain't using them right.
Hey, forget not using them right. The coach said today, hey, we finna increase Breece Hall.
I saw that.
We're not holding him back.
Really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
So Dalvin there for nothing.
Yeah.
Now that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I'm not disappointed in that at all. We dropped an older FSU boy and picked up a younger FSU boy. You know, Cam.
Yeah,
so I ain't even tripping. You feel me?
Yeah. But you was trolling me, man, in the messages, man, on my quarterback turning over, and your quarterback Apple turnover himself. Don't be playing with me.
What happened?
You QG. You was trolling me in the fantasy messages when I was talking about for the Justin Fields, but for the Cook the Commanders defense, and he was like, yeah, turning the ball over, and I'm like,
yeah,
your quarterback king turnover, motherfucker.
But still the number 3 quarterback in fantasy, though. What are we talking about right now?
I'm talking about turnovers,
and we still finally got a win. After y'all blew a lead, a tremendous lead, a 28-7 lead to be exact. Come on,
God, boy, that's horrible. That's horrible.
Do that.
It is. I was trying to talk about turnovers. He's just gonna try to just demolish my whole team right now.
Yeah. Let's put it in context.
I can't even come back, but I'm trying to keep it on the turnovers. Look.
Yo.
Hey, that's funny.
That's my quarterback.
That's my quarterback. Hey, I posted that after Justin Fields I think he had his 3rd touchdown.
You did. I saw
that's my quarterback.
I said, yeah, he playing good.
These niggas get a win, and I ain't even coming on the podcast this week.
Hey, Justin was cooking, man. He was making off-schedule throws. He was making the reads. He was making the throws before they made their break. He was just doing it. I was like, okay, Justin.
He had a perfect half.
Yeah.
Then he
minus the Hail Mary end zone before the half ended. Right.
It was like 23 or 24 or something like that.
Something like that. No, I don't know if it was
28-7.
Huh?
Did y'all score in the second half?
Yeah, we scored in the second.
They scored a touchdown. I want to say they scored a touchdown.
Yeah.
So it was 21-7.5 then.
Yeah, it was 21-7.5.
Because when I saw it, it was 28-7. I'm like, God damn, they whooping the Broncos like that,
bruh.
And we were still struggling against the Panthers. I'm like, you know what? These motherfuckers better not win. I'm not gonna hit the end of this shit if we lose.
Khalil Herbert had a game.
No way we're the only winless team in the division. Fuck.
I think y'all looked up by Andy Dalton not being the quarterback, and they had the young boy in there. They had old Bryce in there. I think if Andy Dalton would have been the quarterback,
their offensive line couldn't hold us. We was putting his ass on his back every rip. You feel me? But like at one point, he was like 16 for 16. He was carving us up. You feel me?
Really?
So hell yeah, Bryce Young is decent.
Yeah, I like him too.
But no, like they just couldn't hold us back, man. We was blitzing the fuck out their ass, dog. Like, cause Thielen was getting off at first. Like Thielen had like 40 yards within the the first drive. You feel me? They was feeding him early and often. You feel me?
Oh yeah, it was
get back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know how it go.
I got a question for y'all. This is hypothetical here. So let's say the Bears have a terrible season on the whole. The record is one of the worst records, if not the worst record in the league at the end of the season. However, Justin Fields has a good season. He turns it around and has a season like he had last week and continue the rest of the year like that. Do you still draft the quarterback with the number 1 or number 2 pick, or do you let Justin Fields ride it out and fire the coaches?
Man, you got to go for Caleb Williams if he's available, dog. I ain't even going to hold you.
Yeah.
Because Justin Fields, like, in spite of all the pressure he's making, like, what's this, his third year?
This is his third season.
Yeah, nah, bro. He ain't Caleb Williams.
So I was just saying, like, if he progresses this year and have a good season, you know, do you still go like, no, we got to? I don't.
Yes, he's trade bait.
Trade bait. Yeah,
I agree. Immediately. I agree with Quan, but it's not like I don't think it's all his fault. You know, like you got to think about how many different offensive coordinators and head coaches you had running up through there. I think that he'd be trade bait, especially right now for Atlanta, because I've been hearing rumors that, you know, they're marrying the two together. So he'd be good. Trade him.
He's from Georgia, Atlanta. So I see that.
Yeah, trade him.
Before he went to State, he was playing in Georgia.
Yeah, so get him in Atlanta. Y'all get Caleb. Y'all get Marvin Harrison Jr. and see if you can get some more picks for Fields. And
right.
yeah. And it's really not. It's not Fields' fault. It's really not.
It's not. I was looking at it like this. I was like, his rookie year, he had to come in when Andy Dalton got hurt, and Matt Nagy is his coordinator, and Matt Nagy was running Andy Dalton offense for Justin Fields. Doesn't work. Mm-hmm. Second year, he had a whole new coaching staff, brand new head coach, brand new OC, none of them experienced. They had to change middle of the season, they changed the style of play to fit him. He took off. And then this season, they revert back to try to make him a pocket passer instead of moving the pocket around for him. I can't say it's all on him. He has mistakes, of course, like everybody else, but the majority of it is the things around him just doesn't fit him, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But if I had a chance to pick number 1, I would definitely not pass on a quarterback again like they did this year. They passed on a quarterback, which would have been Bryce Young or someone. I wouldn't pass on a quarterback again. I would draft Caleb Williams.
Hell yeah.
Because he just seems like a generational talent. But I can't keep this coaching staff in there if I'm getting Caleb Williams. I can't do that.
No, yeah, you're right. You're right. And that's what I was going to get ready to say too, because like if you draft Caleb Williams, them coaches got to go.
Yeah. You got to clean up. You got to clean up. Reset the clock. New quarterback, coaching staff. Reset the clock.
Yeah. And it's no knock against the coaching staff because some of these guys are new, right? You got a new GM, you got a brand new coach. But if y'all can't make it work with Justin Fields, who's a great talent of his own, how can I expect you to work with this generational talent? Now I feel like we have the third or fourth best team in a division where we've had Fields for this long, he should be further along in his development.
Right.
You got Jordan Love looking better than Fields.
Right.
And this is his first year being the full starter. Like, to me, if I'm in that division, I'm a GM, I'm like, hell, I got to do something because this is my job now. Now my job on the line.
Right.
Because this guy's developing and he's just now starting and he looks phenomenal. You know, how is he looking better than a guy that's been this is his third year starting?
Right.
Like that makes no sense.
Right. I agree. I think they're not developing. A lot of players on that team not developing like they should be. I'm like, okay, you had what's his name? They just benched
Claypool.
Claypool. They don't have a working relationship with him. Why? How does that happen? Coaching and the player not on the same page. The man saying, "Are they playing you to your skills?" He said, "No."
No, yeah.
And then they tell him to stay home after that.
Yeah, I was like, man, goddamn, we're gonna trade you then.
We're gonna tell you to stay home after the press asked him a question, and he's like, "No,
I don't think they are."
But they say other things as well, being late and all that stuff, and in practice and stuff like that. But I don't know about all that. But I just know about after the press conference happened, he wasn't around no more.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's allowed to, he's allowed to vent his frustration. Like if they asked him,
yeah,
of course they
volunteered it. Yeah,
the Marseille show just vented his, but I mean, two different conversations.
They must see something too. Like, hey, they ain't using you. Do you feel like they're, playing to your strengths? No, I don't think they are.
Yeah.
We got DJ Moore in the building. He's the number one. It's a fight between me and Mooney for number two.
Right.
But sometimes I'm open and they ain't even looking my way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I get it.
Yeah.
So
he ain't looking my way.
He ain't playing aggressive enough as well. You see him on certain plays and he lollygagging out there. He ain't blocking like he should be blocking on certain plays.
On the deep ball, he not jumping.
He's not jumping on the deep ball.
6'4", jumping get the ball.
Yeah, facts. He's not doing certain things on the field that he should do. But they didn't bench him when those things were happening. They benched him after the press conference after he said what he said. And I feel like that was kind of fishy, man. I was like, maybe that was the straw that broke the camel's back. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
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 Like we don't need you around here. You ain't even doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Okay.
You talk bad about us.
Yeah.
And somebody on TV said, well, if Mike Tomlin let him go, something up with him. I was like,
yeah, because
good point. It's a good point.
Tomlin gonna stick. He gonna stick with you. Tomlin gonna stick with you.
Stick with his players, yeah. But Tomlin let him walk, yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we got that out of our system, man. I wanted to talk about the NBA real quick, man, about the season about to start and the moves that's been made recently, especially the Dame Lillard. Dame Lillard to the Bucks, and the Bucks got some players, and then they shipped out Drew Holiday to the Celtics and got some players in return. How y'all feel about those moves, man?
I think the Celtics won.
Celtics won?
Yeah, because I'm looking at it like this. They looked at their locker room, was like, damn, we had to get rid of Smart. And they were like, man, we don't really like Brogdon either, though. I didn't get that. I'm like, okay, well,
yeah, I didn't either.
It's Brogdon time to shine. But they were like, hey, wait a minute. After Dame then made his moves, I'm like, man, we can go get Drew. So in a sense, you got a better Marcus Smart, a better offensive player, probably the same defensively.
A better defender, in my opinion.
Yeah. I think, if not the same, then a little bit better. But you have a chance now to like put yourself back in that, hey, we still the team to beat in the East. Like you put yourself back in that contention, in my opinion. Because when it was looking like, oh, Dame to the Bucks, shit. They got Dame, they got Giannis. They was able to keep
Middleton right there.
Middleton, you know what I'm saying? Like they got Lopez. Like them niggas got a squad.
Portis.
Right. They got a squad. So it's like, damn, the Celtics took back seat. But when they got Drew, I'm like, all right, they did something. They did something now. So they're gonna
Trailblazer. Y'all, you think Trailblazer trade?
Because we the ones that flipped Drew. Drew got traded to us. We flipped Drew to the Celtics.
Y'all got so many goddamn on number one.
I got Robert Williams. I got Robert Williams, Malcolm Brogdon for him.
We got DeAndre Ayton. We got like 4 first-round picks and 2 pick swaps. Like, man, we ate. You know what I'm saying? That's a good rebuild. That's good rebuild.
Y'all did good.
I did good. I got 3 first-round picks and 2 swaps, but I don't even put picks in the category because we don't know what that is right now. We just talking about. I mean, we just know what the proven talent that y'all got in return. You think y'all still won?
Yeah, dog. I mean, we could sneak in the playoff with that team. Anthony Simons, Henderson, Shadon Sharp, Grant, DeAndre Ayton, Robert Williams.
Didn't y'all get Brock? Yeah, y'all got a squad.
Y'all got a squad for sure. I got a squad for sure.
Y'all can get in the playoffs. Y'all get in the playoffs with that.
It's just the icing on the cake because you feel me. That's a generational talent. Dame is a generational talent. We need that.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if I don't know what it is. At least I had a peace of mind knowing that we set for years to come, even with the talent that we got. So
you know who y'all look like? Thinking about it right now, this team may be a little bit better because they're a little further along in their development. Y'all really look like the Oklahoma City Thunder. And I say that they're going to make the playoffs. Not the play-in. They're going to make the playoffs this year. Y'all look like the Oklahoma City Thunder right now. Y'all really do.
That's a good comparison.
Yeah, I think I think they look like OKC.
I just don't like Ayton, man. I just don't like DeAndre Ayton. I think he's underachieved in his career, man. I
like him better than Nurkic.
Okay.
Do that.
Okay. I just thought Ayton.
I don't really agree with his play style either, but I think he was just tired of being independent. He needed to change the scenery.
Okay. So I think he needed to change the scenery too.
Yeah, he been bullshitting for 2 years straight.
Yeah.
After that finals appearance, he been bullshitting.
I agree. We on the same page about him.
He didn't like all night playing video games. Other than that, he gonna be all right. If he don't stay up all night playing video games and start watching some film, he gonna be all right.
When they let go of Monty, they was gonna keep him. They said, "Nah, fuck both of
them." Because they messing up the locker room, really. You know what I'm saying? What do you call themselves? Domination.
Domination. I posted that in the group.
You did, yeah. I'm like, okay, man, cut it out. You are not domination.
Cut that out. But I think he gonna play. I think him and Scoop is gonna be a decent 1-2 punch.
Ooh, I forgot about Scoop, man.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be a good 1-2 punch, bro. It's gonna be a good 1-2 punch.
I can't wait.
And then the boys young.
Don't forget about Simons now.
Yeah,
no, for sure. I just want to see Scoop play. I saw him in the G League, and I was like, oh yeah, I like this kid. I want to see him play on the next level for sure, man. But pairing Lillard with Giannis, oh, that's gonna be so much space on the floor, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be
out of defense though.
Another one.
James one of the that's going to be. I'm gonna tell you that right.
Bigs could clean up for Dame, though. They got 2 bigs.
How do you stop that pick and roll? You can't.
You can't.
Because Dame's putting up anywhere.
Yeah. He put up the logo.
That's logo Lillard.
How you gonna stop that? You man, that's gonna be so insane. So like. Middleton get ready to shoot. You know what I mean? Like Lopez, hey, you and Giannis, y'all gonna be the defenders. Guard the paint. You be ready to shoot too because he's a shooting 5 that can shoot it pretty decent. Y'all just be ready to shoot, man. Because
who
gonna stop this? Who gonna stop this pick and roll?
He gonna pick and roll with like all 3 of them cats. Yeah.
Hell yeah. What you gonna do?
Shit.
Which one you want to try to stop?
On any side of
the one, this other one is like open, and you can't stop Giannis from getting to the paint.
Yeah,
like what you gonna do? You screwed.
You're right, QG. On the perimeter, the defense gonna take a step back on the perimeter.
Yeah, they are.
But if they try to get to the paint, I think he's
several steps back.
Yeah, Dame don't do what Drew do.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that's a setback. Like you got both of them cats are averaging 30+ points a game. But the difference is Drew and Giannis defended at a high level. Not to say that Dame doesn't, but that just ain't what Dame do. Dame win games for you. He don't win it. He don't win it defensively.
He's just a small guy, especially compared to Drew. Drew can guard your 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Any play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. I just don't believe in the Celtics, man. They get to the when they get to crunch time, they fail themselves. They
and then JB still can't go left. Y'all seen that video? God damn.
He still can't dribble with his left. He seen the video? Hey, he was posting a video. Somebody posted a video of him on the sideline dribbling the ball with his right, and he went to his left. That shit was sloppy as hell. He's like, oh, let me get that back.
Nigga, you had all off season.
So work on that. You had all off season to develop that left, and you still.
Hey, his left hand so sloppy, man.
Trash, bro.
I think any one of us can get him if he goes to the left.
Man, I just send him left. Just send him down that left to the big. Hell, I'm kicking out this way. I'm cherry picking. I'm gonna send him left and I'm gonna cherry pick. That's
layup.
Yeah, man. Cause shit, that boy. I still like the addition of Drew with them. I think they lost. I actually think they lost big. When they lost the 3-and-D guy that went to Dallas, Grant Williams. I think that was a big loss for them because he could be like an X factor. If he get hot, he rolling. Although he's not a star,
either, man.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like you lost.
I don't believe him.
You lost a big and Williams, the big Williams, and then you lost another guy who can guard the 4-5 and Grant that can also shoot.
Yeah.
So and then you add Porzingis, who hit and miss. He's injury prone, but Drew makes him solid. So if Porzingis can stay healthy,
that's a big if.
And if he can stay healthy, and you got Tatum and Brown and Drew, it's a playoff team. But as far as them like actually coming out the East, I see the
Bucks. Be a Bucks.
I see the Bucks. I think oh boy gonna work his way out of Philly, and he'll be gone. He'll be gone. Because nobody is willing to trade with them right now to give them what they would want in return. So he might end up he might end up being out the league the way he's been carrying on.
Right.
Because he can't get an extension because he just took, he opted in. So can't nobody give him an extension right now. Like this year could be his last year. Yeah, he got talent, but damn, who wants to put up with that? You know what I mean? Like
I think he'll
rather put up with Ben Simmons than to put up with Harden.
I think he'll be a mid-season trade for Philly, man. I think they'll trade him in the mid-season. Some team going to be this close to getting over the top, and they're gonna trade something for him. And Philly
that's what it's going to have to be, and that's why I think that's the only reason that he's showing up, like now for the practice to show people like, hey, look, I'm gonna try my best, not really to be all in and go, but there's no competition for his services. The Clippers wanted him, but they didn't offer nothing for him.
I wouldn't. Yeah.
Right. They didn't really offer nothing for him. So I'm looking at it like this: like it's going to have to be, like you said, like right before that trade deadline or something like that, because he ain't got nobody. There's no like push for him.
Right.
The Clippers want him, and only the Clippers want him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right now, only the Clippers want him, and I don't like him with the Clippers, to be honest.
Right. And the Clippers we the only.
I think Russ is a better fit for the goddamn Clippers,
right?
Than Harden. Like it does not work when you just put all these stars like on one team. Like Westbrook, I think is better for the Clippers.
Yeah,
than Harden.
He's willing to take a back road to PG and Kawhi. You know what I'm saying? Okay with the position, yeah. Man, y'all think the Nuggets can repeat, or it was just a one-shot thing?
I think it's a one-shot thing, and the reason why I say this is because what's the last team that's repeated?
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. So you're looking at a lot of teams, like they just get better, or they make the right moves at the right times.
They still gonna be good. They still gonna be
I think.
But yeah,
I'm not saying this because this is my team. But I am saying this because this is my team.
Okay.
I think the Lakers won this offseason. I think they got the right pieces to compete with them. I think they was just getting into their groove when they did all those moves with Rui and them other cats that they brought in. They
I
were
agree.
just getting into their groove. So like they was like really coming from behind. They was dog tired by the time they got to the Nuggets. And although it was a sweep, it was at least a competitive type sweep. You know, it's still a sweep.
Yeah.
But I think with the moves that we made, you know, by keeping those guys, keeping Russ with his trash ass sometimes, keeping the white boy, you know, bringing in two athletic bigs, I think that was good enough for us to like really, really make some noise. Not to say we win it, but we should go back to the West Conference Final. And LeBron said he's playing this year for Bronny because Bronny might not be able to, you know, to go because of his heart condition or whatnot.
Right.
He's dedicated this year to his son. So I'm like, oh, this might be some trouble.
Yeah, I do. I agree with you. Y'all the late season moves y'all made last year, I think it's going to pay dividends this year because they're going to have more time on the court together, more chemistry, and they're going to get a running start now instead of coming from behind, like you said. So I think that's going to pay dividends for y'all as well. And old boy surprised me, man, from on the Lakers. What's the white boy name? I can't even think his name right now.
Austin Reeves.
Austin Reeves, man. I didn't see him coming.
I don't think nobody.
But I saw him. I was like, "Oh shit, he can play." You know, he can really. As the season progressed, I saw him.
I don't think nobody saw him coming. I didn't see him coming.
No, I didn't see him coming. He can play.
When the season, especially when the playoffs started happening, like towards the middle of the season, the playoffs, I'm like, man, this kid's actually pretty good.
Yeah. That's a steal in itself. Shit.
And then we got him for the cheap. We got him back for the cheap. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm like, oh yeah, man, like we rolling. It's like they on a mission, I think. You know, and then they got them Nuggets game 1. And that's kind of developed into a little rivalry with all them, you know, the Nuggets talking all that noise, you know. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a good year for them Lakers.
I do too, man. I think they're gonna have a good year. Fuck the Lakers. But honestly, they're gonna have a good season. So you know.
Yeah, but I don't think Nuggets gonna repeat though. I really don't. You get rid of who they got rid of. They got rid of Brown. Brown was a key piece for them.
Right. He's so well for the dough. Yeah.
They get rid of him. He was a free agent.
Right. Well, he's a free agent. They didn't resign him. Okay. So who was going to be their sixth man? Who's their sixth man that's as good as Brown that they got?
Didn't Jeff Green leave too?
I don't know. Oh no, I can't remember.
But I do know Porter is a hit and miss, especially in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like Michael Porter, Kevin Porter.
Michael Porter Jr.
Michael Porter Jr. He's hit and miss in the playoffs. He had a horrible run late in the playoffs. If they need a third guy, he's gonna have to be consistent. You know what I'm saying? Because Murray and Jokic gonna be there. So
yeah, they're gonna ball out. It's up. He's gonna have to step his game up this year if they even think about, you know, if they're gonna repeat.
Other players, yeah, he gonna have to.
He's gonna step his game. I think the guy that I gave I gave Quan a hard time about. What's his name, Quan? Brown.
Oh yeah, the white boy on the
Nuggets.
Brown.
Oh.
I think he might step up this year.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, I think he might step up this year. He got that championship experience under his belt. He showed flashes that he was a
high school, college, and
he showed some flashes. But I think he'll probably step up and be that sixth man. So yeah, they got a good starting five, but you know, you missing that key player from your bench with Brown, with the other Brown gone, not a white Brown. The white Brown might be that guy, but he doesn't have the same skill set as the black Brown. So we'll see.
He showed some flashes last season.
He showed some flashes. He can
probably fill in that role. That's a good point. I didn't even think about it. What did y'all think about the Phoenix Suns? Do you think they got enough depth? They brought in some role players after they filled out the starting lineup, but Y'all think they got enough depth? They got enough bigs to patrol the paint?
I think they have a pretty. Their depth is definitely better than it was last season. By them getting in that deal, that 3-team deal, they really picked up, some decent pieces. Don't they have Grayson Allen now?
They have Grayson Allen. They have Nurkic now.
Yeah, so they got some depth. Nurkic is like injury prone type of dude. But he's going to be a starter, right? Is he filling in for Ayton?
He's got to. He got to. They don't have any other bigs that you want to count on like that.
Yeah.
They got Bo. They signed him.
Oh shit! Okay, all right.
What was that kid? They still got Okogie, right? That kid, I like that kid. Damian Lee, I like him. They got some good role players.
Yeah, they got some guys that can. Damian Lee, okay. All right, they got some guys with some experience.
They got the kid from the Brooklyn Nets, the Asian kid. What's his name? He could shoot. He was just hurt a lot.
I can't remember. I know you're talking about though.
Yeah, he could shoot.
I seen him. I seen that they picked him up. Yeah, man. They got a legitimate contending team. I don't know if that bench is going to be good enough, but we'll see.
Them starters going to have to log a lot of minutes.
Yeah. I don't think their bench is going to be good enough offensively to.
Right.
But that's another reason. Like the head coach is going to have to stagger them offensive starters' minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I knew it. Hey, I'll be paying attention. Jeff Green went to the Rockets.
Okay.
So yeah, that's two key bench players. Go.
They done.
And
Jeff Rockets need that. They need a veteran.
Green was the mentor for Aaron Gordon. You feel me? So that's a big loss right there.
Yeah. They ain't gonna have enough to repeat. Yeah. I don't think. Now, but that's two players from your bench, two key players that played really well during that championship run.
And they really only replaced one because they can have Brown step up. The white Brown.
Yeah,
but
his Brown is going to play like Green.
Right.
He may be a little bit better than Green because he can actually shoot the three at a better rate.
Right.
He can actually shoot three at a better rate, but they ain't got nobody to replace Brown.
Right. Facts.
You know what I mean? So, and Brown was their offensive punch on the bench.
Facts.
He was taking it at D'Lo like D'Lo was nothing. D'Lo was like a goddamn cone out there. He was taking his ass to the hole.
And then I saw a report the Lakers gonna start D'Lo, man. They're gonna stick with him, huh?
Yeah, you got to. You got to start him.
I thought they were playing old boy from the Heat though.
We did get Gabe Vincent. Shit, we got a squad. Yeah, shit.
Yeah, I did.
We got a bench. Hey man, we gonna be tough to beat this year, bro.
Y'all gonna I would give it to
if LeBron old ass play like LeBron, man, shit. He dedicated this season to LeBron. Man, we gonna be tough. Damn, I forgot we got Gabe. Oh yeah, we're gonna be tough.
Them two players though, LeBron and AD, got to stay on the court.
They gotta stay healthy.
Yeah,
I've seen a report. AD talking about he want to play all 82 games. Man, get the fuck out of here.
I believe it when I see it. That ain't happening.
Get the hell out of here, AD. Get out of here, bro.
I call him and LeBron the Brutal brothers.
He should be like, oh, that's why they got too big. Yeah, that's why we got too big, man. This offseason because you can't stay healthy.
Yeah, they gotta have some security back there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, fellas, I appreciate that, man. I want to add something else to it. I pretty much want to wrap that up. That's a pretty good one.
Oh yeah,
man, for sure. I think we hit some pretty good stuff.
Yeah, man, some stuff I want to get off my chest, huh?
Go about to upset them Chiefs Sunday, man.
Not gonna upset them Chiefs. I can see that happening.
Y'all playing the Chiefs?
Yeah.
In Minnesota. The Chiefs ain't been looking that hot this year. So
yeah, they looking average.
Yeah, they looking average, but Travis Kelce.
I like going against Ted. What's his name? Nagy in Minnesota. It'd be just like old times.
Oh shit! No. Now you got a good record against y'all. What you talking about? That's funny.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Hey, I ain't finna defend Nagy. Fuck him.
Hey, I tell you what, I think that's gonna be a good game.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a good game. Like y'all offense is just as better, really. Actually, I think y'all are more prolific offensively.
I think defense is a little tighter.
They don't have receivers no more, man. They don't have no.
Yeah. Offense is more prolific. I mean, you got JJ, you got Addison. What happened to Bourne? Is his name Bourne?
Osborne. Yeah, we still
what happened to that dude?
Hockenson just be taking up him.
Okay.
Like Hockenson, JJ, and Addison just getting all the targets. So Osborne's like the fourth man.
God, and he is a beast.
He is, but yeah, Addison is too though.
Dang,
bigger beast than he is. Addison
y'all look good offensively, bro. That ain't no lie. Y'all put up
the ball over. If we can stop turning the ball over, we can turn our season around. And it starts Sunday. If we don't win Sunday, our season is over. Like 1-4. No, we need to get this W.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, man. I hope y'all lose like a motherfucker.
Hey man, I hope y'all lose. I hope y'all season over, and y'all can go ahead and make a trade with the Bears to give us Justin Jefferson, and y'all can have our other first round. We got 2 first rounds.
We ain't never trading Justin Jefferson. If anything, we gonna thank for Caleb Williams, and he'll have a quarterback. Stop
hey, how is talks looking for JJ though? Fuck
no, like if anything, they talking about we'll trade Kirk.
Oh, we don't need him.
Yeah. That'll be official tanking if we trade Kirk to somebody that need him, like
the Jets.
I forgot what. That's what they're talking about. Like somebody that need a quarterback, like the Jets or something. Like that'll be official tanking. But no, we're not letting go of JJ. We about to sign him to the biggest contract ever.
Yeah, y'all need to. I hate we didn't get that boy, man. God,
I hate that we signed Hockenson first though and made him the highest paid tight end ever. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
That boy set the market. That boy set the tight end market.
He's been with us a year, and y'all give him his money before JJ.
Yeah, I understand that logic.
Yeah, that was. If I'm JJ, I'm
for protection. Mm-hmm. Looking out for our own, the good old boy club.
Yeah. He ain't did no work for y'all. JJ done put in all that work for the Vikings, and he got to left up.
Especially when y'all got this new head coach.
They'll have one good year, they give him his money. Derrick Henry been balling, they get that man the crumbs.
When y'all got that head coach, man, JJ went off because that head coach was the OC for the Rams.
Yeah,
right?
He was the one in charge of getting Cooper Kupp all them looks. Yeah, so here's our Cooper Kupp.
When that boy,
I knew when he became my coach, I was like, JJ about to like go to another level because
he has taken off.
Yeah,
you can't stop him.
Yeah, I think we all love JJ. We just don't fuck with the Vikings like you do.
Yeah, fuck them.
Fuck the Lions. Fuck the Bears. Fuck the
Hey.
Hold on. Yeah, it ain't far.
Here he go.
Baby. Cheese head nation.
I smell that cheese through this screen, boy.
Oh man.
Hey, it's already a NFC North podcast, ain't it?
Man, all right.
All right, fellas. I'm gonna go ahead and head on out of here. I appreciate y'all showing up with me, man. Had a good time talking it out. And I'll see y'all next time.
Yes, sir. In a minute.
Sir. I'll let you